Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us today to the Signature Mike Show. We always love having you, and I have some really great guests today, as always. Don't I always? They make me look so good. I have the broom lady, Lynn Intrican, with me today, and we're going to talk about her brooms in a little bit and some other things. Lynn is always so full of great crafting, help, and advice. And I have Donna Player with Columbia County Cares Food Pantry. That is a mouthful.
Yes, it is.
But it's so important.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so important. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Yes, Donna, let's talk about the Columbia County Cares Food Pantry. Tell us who you are in the organization, how long you've been involved, and what you do.
I have been involved for 7 years. I am the executive director of the pantry, and begin my eighth year starting in August.
Wow, you've been around for a while there. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. So I know. Tell us how you service our area. I was saying Columbia County, but you said the whole CSRA.
Right. We at one point we did just service Columbia County, but now we service all of the CSRA.
That is amazing. So you're a nonprofit organization, and you provide help to the unemployed, the underemployed, and the elderly on fixed income and single parents as well.
Yes, we do. And we also have a lot of families coming to us now. Those that are just have some food insecurities and need a little additional help.
And get some guidance on that. I grew up kind of poor in Kentucky, and we relied on some city organizations in Kentucky growing up with shoes and sometimes food and all of that. So it's important. It's nice to be in a position then to help back, give back when we can,
right,
as we get older as well. You have volunteers. They prepare bags of groceries for your clients to pick up on a monthly basis.
Right. You can come into the pantry once a month. When you come in, you're greeted with a smile, and everybody is warm and friendly. And we pack your bags according to your family size. So a family of 4 will get more than a family of 1.
Okay.
But basically, it's a very simple process. They just come in and they re-register every year. Right now, we have 424 families registered.
How amazing.
As of this year.
That's great. What a triumph. That's awesome. You receive donations from your partners and volunteers that provide food, health, and comfort items.
That is true.
That is amazing. To be eligible, you've become a little more lenient. You must live in the CSRA, number 1, and only one person at a given address may register. And you don't register people in nursing homes or agencies that already provide residences with
Correct.
food. So
Correct.
really people in need.
And the only criteria really they have to do is just make a verbal statement of their income. And we base that on the federal poverty level.
Yes.
So a family of 1 needs to be under about $2,500 a month.
Okay.
And if they're over that, they can still receive food from us. They just can't get the USDA items that we purchase from Golden Harvest.
I see. So you partner with Golden Harvest.
We do.
That's fantastic. That's a great organization in town as well.
Right.
So that's nice to know. The hurricane, it's still heavy in our minds and hearts because it was still less than a year ago. How did that impact you?
Well, we were without power for several days, and so we lost all our frozen food items in our, we have 18 freezers and 1 walk-in freezer. So we lost all the food in the pantry.
Wow.
But we didn't really lose that food. We were able to donate it to people that were feeding those in need, the first responders. We gave some to nursing homes. Anybody we could come up with, churches that were feeding, the police officers,
Yeah.
anybody that we could come up with, we gave that food out.
Right, and the linemen, how important were
Right.
they? So amazing. You serve over 5,000 individuals per year in the CSRA. Just absolutely amazing. 100% of your funding comes from the generosity of people like you. right there watching the show. So it's important to be involved. Your contributions make all the difference. But people can help. They can volunteer.
They can volunteer. We are always in need of volunteers, especially drivers, because we have lots of retail rescues we pick up during the week, so we have lots of need for drivers.
Okay, okay.
And they can volunteer, they can donate food items, health and comfort items, they can host can drives. We
Okay.
have a lot of people in the community that does can drives for us.
I see a lot of canned food drives for you, a lot of organizations that do that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, money. Donations,
Always,
yeah, monetary
always
donations.
take donations.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to write a check.
Right.
You know, it is easier for some, and then sometimes they're helpful in other ways. You know, we all have our place that we can help. Absolutely. Some of the food items, I made a list of some food items that were on your website that you do like to encourage people to donate. There's cereal, pancake mix, syrup, peanut butter, jelly, oatmeal, grits, and ramen noodles. Personal needs, laundry soap, dish soap, adult diapers, large and extra large. You have many elderly
Yes.
that are receiving food. Feminine hygiene products, toothbrushes, kitchen-size trash bags. So
That
all
is
of that.
correct. All of that. Any of that or anything else they want to donate, we can always take any kind of canned goods, any non-perishable.
Non-perishable. Okay, that's what I figured. Mark and Joanne Herbert, they're big sponsors of my show, and I love them to death, and they're involved with so many great organizations in town. They're very involved with your organization.
Mark has been a great contributor through the years for us.
Yes, isn't he amazing?
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's a dream maker. There's something about Mark that's just magic, pure magic. Anything he touches turns to gold, and everybody wants to be around him, and we love Mark so much. I can't thank you enough for being on today.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate it. So again, get involved. You can donate time, money, goods. You can host an event for a food drive. I mean, that's always important to do. I mean, I think there are kids that go around the neighborhood sometimes and collect.
Right.
They do
And
a school
one
project.
other item, our spaghetti supper is in October this year instead of September. We have it's our only fundraiser of the year.
Okay.
And we usually have it in September, but this year it's going to be October 23rd.
October
so put
23rd.
that on your calendar. It's
Okay.
at St. Teresa's.
Very good. Check it out on their website. We'll be right back with the Broom Lady.
Hi, Suzanne Lilly Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. It's our favorite sale of the year for the entire month of July. You can save up to 20% on everything that is made in America, which includes hardwood, carpet, lighting, Lee Industries furniture, wallpaper, and more. And as an added bonus, Hardwood Floors & More will have savings on items that are red, white, or blue. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits, and we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
Home isn't just a place, it's where life happens. At the Villages at Bordeaux, each townhome invites you to build memories, celebrating life's little moments and big dreams. Thoughtfully crafted by Herbert Homes, your home offers comfort, energy efficiency, and easy access to our event center, Bordeaux Steak and Seafood, I-20, and downtown Thompson. Ready to find your place? Call today to schedule your tour of the Villages at Bordeaux.
Welcome to Second City Distillery. We are handcrafted one bottle at a time in the heart of Augusta, Georgia. Come visit us and discover the art of distillation like never before. Our spirits are curated, ensuring every bottle tells a story of passion and dedication. From our smooth, award-winning bourbon to our crisp and refreshing vodka, we offer a diverse range of flavors that capture the essence of our passion. Join us for a tasting or a tour and experience the spirit of Augusta with Second City Distillery. Cheers.
Welcome to our crafting corner, and this is sponsored by Nailed It DIY in Evans, who you know has been on the show. I have the broom lady herself, Lynn Intrican, here with me. Do we want to tell people why you're the broom lady?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. He came to my house one time to do some
Design,
decorating,
yeah.
some design work, and I have a wall of brooms, and he just was like, ah! I need to have you come and talk about brooms. So I came on to one of the shows in an earlier season and had a whole bunch of brooms, and I love these brooms. So I went off 3 weeks ago with my husband, and he was busy all day, so I had time all to myself, so I made these and a whole bunch more. And I love them.
just amazing.
Everyone is different. Everyone is different, and I like to put some little frou-frou on them, buttons. This was a mistake. I had some heishi, some turquoise heishi, little tiny beads, and I was going to lay it and make strings of it, and I dropped it on there, and I love the way that looks.
I love the draping of the beads.
And how cool that could look in a bathroom, over a door. It's a usable broom, but why would you want to? Because it's kind of cool.
Exactly, just beautiful. Well, you have some great ideas today to share with us, and you love crafting with kids. You love teaching kids.
I will never stop being a teacher.
I love it.
I look at people and say, that was a teachable moment. You missed that one.
I love it. I love it.
Well, there's making a handprint and turning it into a turkey and putting it then on the refrigerator.
You know how you do that? Yeah, no, you just trace around your hand, and the thumb is the
Right.
head. And
there's buy the little kits when they go on sale at Michael's, and send somebody to the kitchen table, and you go do your thing, and they do their follow. That is not doing what we want to for our kids.
Okay.
We need to create the artist in everybody, give the artist a chance to come out. And so that's what I'm about today.
I love it.
Okay. Artists don't just wear ordinary clothes. They wear a painter's smock. So one of the fun things to do is have kids make their own painter's smock. This is not a new shirt at all. It came from a thrift store on a special day where you got half price. And I would do this project outdoors. I would hurry up and do it so you could send the kids out with a bathing suit on, and you go out with them. You can buy these little things, which I put paint in. It's just the same paint you use for everything. This can be any color. There's no rule to this at all. You can use any kind of paintbrush. This just limits them. I'll have to tell you, one of my granddaughters, Lily, this one's for you. We took the shirt out, hung it in a tree, and I said, choose what you want. You can put it on in any way you choose. So she took the lids off, and she just went like this.
Oh, cool. Outside, no big deal.
Not cool.
Oh, no.
A mess.
Oh, okay.
A mess. Because when you get done, what you're going to do, you're just going to paint. You're just going to paint.
Okay.
On the front, on the arm. This is supposed to look, now see, I'm not changing.
Oh,
I can't
cool.
reach
Look at
it.
all the color.
Yeah. And that's the whole idea, because
Yeah.
that's what painters would do,
Love
of
all
course.
of that.
They
Can you
would,
see all of that?
yeah, oh yeah, that.
Yeah,
helps.
really, really great.
And when you get finished, and you sometimes have to stop kids because they think if anything you've put out they have to use it all, and they don't. But it wouldn't matter if they did. Little squinchy brush strokes.
Squinchy, can I look that word up?
Try it. Squinchy.
She always has great words.
Spell it properly. Squinchy.
I love it. Skinchy.
And
Skinchy.
so,
I love it.
work on that.
Okay.
And when it's done, just let it hang in a tree. That's what I would do until it dries. Put it in the washing machine.
I mean, that's wearable art.
It
kind
is.
of fun. Yeah.
It is.
It's abstract. Yeah, love it.
And little children, kindergarten and below, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, maybe need to have smocks at school. That's one of their things you bring, a box
That's
of
super
Kleenex, 3 pencils,
Well, I could see a
crayons.
belt wrapped around that and make a cute fashion statement.
It is cute.
Tell us about the rocks.
Okay, you get an art shirt done, and then you want to do something different. Well, I've painted rocks. These are so easy. Find some good, smooth rocks, wash them, and then paint them. Kids, not you, let the kids do this. Paint one side, let it dry overnight, turn it over, and paint the other side a solid color. And then this is what I did, because I think this is an artistic thing. Limit yourself in colors. So you see, I limited myself to 3 colors.
Oh, I see. And you did all differently, so they
Yes.
coordinate.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
really
then-
great.
And then and when it's all finished, this is quick. You can be done with this project in 2 days. Spray it with some kind of a fixative, any kind of fixative.
I love it, yeah. I could see those on a bookcase, on a coffee table, layered up with books or something
Or
like
you
that.
can put them in a plant a plant pot.
Exactly.
I've got some outdoors around a fig tree.
Exactly.
So-
share the canvas with us.
All right. Kids think they're doing something artistic if they have artistic materials, like not a piece of paper, they get that at school, but what about a little canvas? Oh, you said I can't afford a little canvas to them. Okay, go to Goodwill and get one that somebody started and didn't like me, and just paint over it, any color, and then they've got something. Okay, the other thing is, if a piece of work is worth doing, it's worth displaying. Now, this is a piece I did, and I am not particularly proud of that.
Oh,
It's-
I would be, Lynn. I think
Well,
it's beautiful. You
but-
masked off the edges.
Yeah, and then when you peel that off when it's done, and it gives it a nice edge, and that's fine like that. And these are easy enough that you could just hang it on a hook that you had somewhere in the child's bedroom. But look what it's elevated to when you give a mat to
You
it.
did elevate that. That is absolutely amazing.
And those two you can pick up for next to nothing at Goodwill sorts of
I
places.
love it. We only have about 30 seconds left. I know you're going to kill me.
In the
I know.
whole time?
Do we want to talk about this or save it?
No,
Okay.
we're going to
Right.
talk about this because I brought it twice.
Lynn always wants more than 7 minutes.
I want the whole show. This is something I did with my grandson. I had him paint the chair white. Got the chair for $10 at a garage sale. He painted it white so I could give him some direction in how to use a paintbrush and a can of paint. When that was dry, we took a napkin from a package of cocktail napkins and used my
Mod Podge.
favorite product. Buy this.
We've used it on the show before. Yep.
I use it for everything. And just smear it on, put the napkin, which you've separated, around and smooth it on. It's gooey.
Yes,
so
it's gooey,
you can
yeah.
wear, but you don't have to
And let it
because
run.
that Mod Podge runs,
Exa-
it washes off
Right.
easily.
And then your cushion that you
And
made.
I made a cushion for it. So
I
see,
love it.
When that's done, it's going to be like that.
That's fantastic. Thank you, love. We'll be right back.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
At Reliable Equipment Rental, we rent the good stuff. From compact lawn and garden equipment, large earth-moving equipment, to Takeuchi compact equipment known for its brute strength and bulletproof durability. Whether you're a professional contractor or a weekend do-it-yourselfer, we have the equipment to get your job done. And in the CSRA, you can only get the good stuff at Reliable Equipment Rental, your trusted Takeuchi dealer. Sales, parts, and service, 4001 Washington Road.
Thank you for staying with us here. I have a great design dilemma. I've shared a little bit of this project before, but I was asked to elaborate on it because it was very popular when I shared it before. I have some great before and after pictures of a job that I worked on with a client. I'm going to show you their bedroom, what it looked like before. And take a look at this. So my client said it just feels a little dated, a little busy. She wanted an update. So take a look. Number one, that bed cover on the entire bed with that pattern was just a little too busy. And then she had the matching shams. This was probably one of those bed in the bags, which is not a problem, but there's a way we can elevate that by using it not in this manner. We can fold it at the foot of the bed and do something a little different, but you don't want to spread that busy pattern all over the bed because it just gets a little busy. That bed skirt, kind of a dated look. We do bed skirts occasionally, but this bed had a really great running sideboard, and the bed skirt was not necessary. So that was an upgrade in getting rid of that. I told the client, let's try to reuse what we can. You know, I don't always spend all of my client's budget, but the furniture, I was fine with the furniture. My client was a little more traditional, so this cherry tone furniture, which might seem dated to some people, would work fine. I can elevate it with a few other elements. The lamps were a little small, as you can see. I wanted some larger lamps. I like the artwork. My client wasn't totally sold on reusing them, but only if I could make them work. But I really liked them. It was a nice neutral theme for a husband and a wife with the birds. It had colors of blues and greens, so I really liked that. So let's go to the next picture, and you'll see the after. Take a look at how elevated that is. I made a foot warmer that was folded to the foot of the bed. We elevated those pillows, and I'll talk more about that in another frame. But look at the taller lamps on the nightstands. What a big statement that makes. And look how that pulls together the artwork above. The artwork looks refreshed. It looks new. It feels really great. You want to be careful not to put too much over the bed because your eye is just going to go straight up, you know, right at that vertical space at the headboard and then up to the artwork. But those lamps are tall enough that they really do help fill the space because, you know, sometimes I do like to add mirrors behind the lamps, but in this case, as you can see, that would have been way too much. A lot of times when I use those mirrors, the headboard's a little taller and then I have nothing above the headboard. So in this case, I'm doing something a little different. We did add new window treatments, something light, open, and airy. We used a neutral matelassé coverlet on the bed, and that can be thrown in the washer and dryer. This client has a couple of dogs that likes to jump on the bed sometimes, so we have that. And again, if you want to use a bed in the bag, you could fold that at the foot of the bed like I did here with this foot warmer. You could use those shams where I've used those shams. In the back, I have the Euro shams, and we're going to talk about that in a minute too. And then the roll in the front. So you can change up a bed in the bag a little bit by separating them out a little bit and creating some layers. The next picture here shows the before. See how it's just a little dated, a little busy. The artwork doesn't really pop. And there's no graduation on those. The pillows are just kind of flat, straight across. And if you compare this to the next picture, take a look at the pillows. We have that 36-inch wide roll pillow. Then we graduate height a little bit to the shams. And then we graduate a little bit more to those Euro shams, and then to the artwork. So we've created these layers, and it really looks a lot better than those pillows being at the same height. What else do I want to talk about this? We have the matelassé coverlet, but it just draws your eye up. Oh, those pillows. Let me show you what I have here in the studio for the Euro shams. This is a Euro sham, and they're usually 27 by 27. This was a crazy expensive fabric, so I used a different fabric on the back, so I didn't have to spend money on the expensive fabric on the back as well. What we like these feather down pillows because if you can imagine all of the pillows on the bed and they're all kind of straight across, isn't it nice to chop this pillow? Look at that. We say chop because we chop like that. My assistant at the store, her grandson comes to the store sometimes and he's going through the store and he's chopping all of my pillows. But that's what we mean by chop. I'm sure you might know that already. But it just has a nice form when you have 3 of these going along the back. And then your shams in front are going to be a little more rigid. You're going to get a pillow fill that is not down, that's going to compress. You're going to get something a little firmer so that it keeps its rectangular shape. And then it was nice to have that roll in front because then you have different shapes, different sizes, and again, you've got those different heights, and you have a really nice presentation of the bed. You know, we've talked about before, if you walk into a bedroom, it's nice to see that presentation of the bed. You don't want the bed on the side. I know sometimes your doors or windows in a room sometimes play against you, so you have to do things differently. But when you can, you want to walk into that bed presentation and do all of this. If you have a design dilemma, email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I love hearing from you. Please email me as soon as the show ends today. We'll be right back.
Come on, let's make this woman shine all day. Let's make this world do everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. My husband Greg and I continue to hear about concerns about price increases, but we want to let you know we have always been focused on American-made products. We have the largest selection of flooring and lighting, and our commitment to you is to provide you with the best pricing, products, and workmanship. So come see where our company is the company that friends recommend. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Thanks for joining us today. I never give Lynn, the broom lady, enough time. She has more stuff. And I love it because that's less work I have to do.
This is what I think we should be doing with kids instead of buying little kits for them to make. Give them things to make them think. I can go into any kind of a store and just empty my mind. That's what I say. I've come in with an empty mind, and I don't know what they think that means. But anyway, put out some things that don't have a purpose yet. And say to your children, what could you do with these pill bottles?
I love the colors. Who knew there were blue and green pill bottles?
I was going to throw this away, but it could be something.
She could be a doll head or something.
Look at all this wonderful foam.
Yeah.
I've had that in the garage for a long time, and I finally had to move it because I couldn't come up with
I'm sure
something.
you'll be back on the show and show us what you've done with some of this.
Maybe. That used to be a belt, but cut it apart and it's ready for something else. And you might think that's a hairband. Wrong. Okay. Cut that out and you're full of pearls or something.
Thank you, love. Donna, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for staying with us. We'll be back next time on the Signature Mike Show. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.